Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about Kimetsu no Yaiba Mugen Ressha-hen or Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Mugen Train Arc, which is on freaking episode 5, the TV version. Anyways, this episode right here was actually okay, it is what it is. If you guys watch the movie, you'll understand nothing much has changed, and if you guys are up to date with the anime in terms of the TV version, you'll understand that nothing much has changed over here too. So, if anything else, let's just get this started right away, okay? Okay. We have to it that it plays a recap of last week's episode that Inosuke wakes up, and then we have to it that after the opening, we see to it that Tanjiro tells Inosuke about the train, and later on they end up trying to destroy the flesh that's going to be attacking innocent people. Eventually, we see to it that Nezuko ends up joining into the fight too, giving it all she's got, but eventually she gets caught into the demon's flesh by two tentacles, whatever you want to call them, and ends up nearly getting possibly killed or maybe hurt, badly hurt. As for Zenitsu, he ends up showing up and manages to save Nezuko from the demon flesh's grasp whatsoever. Eventually, we see too that Tanjiro is doing his best to protect the people, but it's really hard for him to do so because it's so cramped. Not to mention the the people are being held hostage. He's not trying to get any of the demon's flesh tentacles touching or eating the passengers on board, innocent passengers. But as the episode continues on, it gets worse and worse, and that even as Zenitsu, Nezuko, and Inosuke are fighting to protect the people, it's not gonna get them anywhere. And because it's like a big train, there's about eight slots of it. And then we have too that Rengoku finally wakes up and says, "My gosh, I can't believe all this happened while I was asleep. If the others saw this right now, I'd rather crawl on the rock and not get out of it." And we have too that Rengoku gives all he's got, and then he ends up meeting up with Tanjiro right away and tells him about the situation and keeps it short. Find the demon's head. I will guard the train. I'll guard the rear 5 train slots while your sister and the yellowhead boy will guard the other 3. You and Inosuke look for the head, And then Tanjiro is kind of doubtful about that, but Rengoku convinces him otherwise, that no matter what, as long as a demon, it always has a head. So show me what you got, boy. And he ends up disappearing really quickly, and Tanjiro and Inosuke ends up working together to find the demon's head. Eventually, the demon's head is right in the very front of the train, the very first part, etc., where the engine room is at, etc. And we have to that Inosuke and Tanjiro does find the demon's bone and all that. They do have some trouble along the way, but that doesn't matter much. And we have to it that that the demon does not tend to give up that easily and ends up attacking Tanjiro and Inosuke. As for the person engineer or train engineer, wherever he is, he ends up having to stab Tanjiro when Tanjiro decides to take the stabbing blow for Inosuke when the engineer tries to stab Inosuke, And we have to it that eventually Tanjiro and Inosuke end up having to work together to defeat the demon that's occupying the entire train or fused with the entire train. Although they did have some trouble here and there, we have to it that eventually Inosuke and Tanjiro working together, and Inosuke ends up doing the slice and dice of his beast breathing form to destroy the flesh, and we have to it Tanjiro eventually uses the Hinokami Kagura and severs the bone. And eventually we see to it that the train blows up and goes off rails, and later on the episode ends off there. Preview next episode is called Akaza, which I'm pretty sure anyone, especially myself, are looking forward to. I wonder what simple changes or something is going to be put there, but we'll have to see. I'm really looking forward to see how this goes out until then, So, until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Ta-ta-da!